Hello, and welcome to Sorcerer's Study. Today we're going to be opening a box of Sorcery Contested Realm, Arthurian Legends. I am super excited to open this box up. So excited in fact, that I didn't have the patience to wait for a proper setup. So right now my phone is on a couple books and in a watch case just to get it propped up. So if it's shaking too much, that's why. Probably hear Monty there. Hello, Monty. You meowing son of a gun. What you doing, buddy? No, don't hop up on here. Not quite yet. Maybe in a second. Anyway, gonna be opening up this box, and I just want to take a second to appreciate the art of this set. It is one of the most beautiful booster boxes that I have seen in a TCG. Code on the bottom there. But look at that. Just every side, the gilding. Look at that. Arthurian Legends is a standalone expansion set that adds more than 220 new cards to your collection. Sorcery Contested Realm is an old-school TCG for players with a rich imagination, tactical nerve, and an appreciation for hand-painted art. That's me. Created by Eric's Curiosa Limited. Look at that. There's the Holy Grail. Obviously, hoping to get something like that. Yep, Arthurian Legends. There we go. Let's dig into it. So I have on my iPad here, I have all the curios pulled up because I don't have them. Well, some of them are obvious, like the gilded cards, but I don't have them all memorized, so I figured I'd pull them up just to make sure that we're aware of if we hit something big. Otherwise, I'm not going to be looking up prices here. I'll probably add them in editing, so you'll be seeing the prices. For me, obviously I know the big ones. The ring obviously is the big chase, something I think it's 200 plus now, the Morgana's ring. Is it Morgana? No, I'm gonna look this up because I am new. Yeah, ring Morrigan. See, that's why you look things up, so you don't sound stupid. Oh, Mom. Sorry about that. Monty is a bit of an attention hog, that freaking guy. Anyway, without further ado, let's dig into it. Wood carving knife here.
What the hell are you doing?
Oh, this is exciting. Go. Cut the seal here, try to be careful. And we are in. Beautiful. Little display. I will say, as much as I love this box, I really like the construction of the Gothic booster box. It's just so nice. Feels like a case that you'd want to keep, you know? Anyway, we got our little promo packs or whatever in here. Let's open that up. And we got the Templar, Druid. Okay, I see. So this is all the, oh, there's everyone. All the artists. Yeah, so it looks like this is everything that, you need. Some of the basic avatars. I think it's the same in every box. I don't think you get anything different. Get that? I really like how they handle their tokens. It's just so nice having these little ones instead of having like full-size cards like Magic does. Then you just takes up so much space. I really like how they do these. And then you can, some of them have like weapons, you got your minions. Some of them have like status effects. Is it this? Stealth, yeah. It's just very versatile. And I really like how every single token is exactly the same on the front and back. Instead of, oh look, here's a frog. It could be a ghost or it could be a lance on the back. So frustrating. I hate that Magic does that. Incredibly frustrating. Anyway, let's dig into the first pack here. It doesn't look like there's much of anything on it. Beautiful pack though. And go. I think it's 4, and then the 5th one is the rare. So the rarity here is ordinary for commons, exceptional for uncommons, elite for rares, and unique for mythics. And then there's like the avatar that's kind of its own rarity, and obviously the curios that are like super secret rares or whatever. Here you go. White Knight. Look at that, look at the detail. Town. Exceptional minions, cost 1 less to cast. There. Verdant Knight. And nice, starting off strong with the unique sight. Bower of Bliss. Look at that. A little Garden of Eden action, or something like that. I'm not too familiar with the Arthurian lore, so there may be references that I'm just not getting here. But it says, mortals in the realm become beasts and are silenced. I'm not too familiar with that keyword, silenced. Be interesting to see how it works in play. I really haven't played all that much, just collecting for now, but I am eager to get into the game. These are unique. Then we hop into ordinaries. Now, from what I've seen on the beta sets, anything in this little set here, in this back half, can be foil or can be a curio. I don't know if Arthurian Legends has a different ordering, but we'll find out. So, Reckless Squire, Rescue. Ooh, look at that, Burning Hands. I like how they denote these little graphics. Very helpful. Pond. So tranquil. I love this art, man. So much of it is just like things that I would hang on my wall. It's just beautiful. Finwife. Look at goofy little girl. Got some puffins. Goofy. Stonehenge. Leyline Henge. Draw a spell for each other adjacent Leyline Henge. That seems kind of cool. Shelly Coat. Coat of Shells. Makes sense. Dude, look at that. The fact that even the commons look this good. Hamlet Ablaze. Common Cottagers. Magic Missiles. And Ominous Owl. I don't think we got any curios there. Just take a quick look here. Nah, none of these. could have been a curio. It's hard to tell. Some of the curios are like one word is spelled differently, or there's something on the back that's different. So some of them are very hard to notice. Some of them are very easy to notice. We'll put our ordinaries over here.
Whee!
Let's dig into the second pack. Foils, I've noticed, are incredibly rare as well. They don't have like the magic collector booster treatment where every other card, I think almost every card nowadays are foil in those. Anyway, it's like a horseman. Murid Fomorians. We'll have to look those words up. I don't know what any of that means. Burrowing and submerged, so that seems pretty cool. 7 cost though. Whew, expensive. Makes sense. Snowball. Now this is a cool card. I've seen some people use this. Just a piercing projectile. Picks up everything along the path and like moves it all the way to the end of the mat and then causes damage to everything in the snowball. Kinda cool. Cool mechanic. I love the mobility in this game. Look at that. I love the woods, man. Impenetrable copse. Projectiles can't enter this site from the outside. Ah. Snowball is a projectile. Seems like a good defense against snowballs. Pretty cool, pretty cool.
Money.
And another unique site. Unique Tingagel. Tintagel? I'm probably going to say a lot of these names wrong if they keep being weird like this. Only provides mana and threshold while in your back row. Okay. Interesting. Guess that's not too bad. I guess because of the benefits of the variety and the threshold there. You got ground, air, and water threshold. So that's actually pretty helpful. Alright, let's see if we got anything else here besides ordinaries. Brown bears. Love a good brown bear. Brother Bear, anybody? Great movie. Charge. Very cool knight. Common village. Joust. Man, look at that. Just the action scenes are so cool. Bog. Beautiful. I'm just gonna keep saying beautiful a lot because this art is just so good. Arc Lightning. Fisherman's Family. Here comes Monty again. Watch out, buddy. Please. Alright. Led Astray. Harassing Ruffians. Look at this man.
Huh?
Just a rock. Some of the humor in this game, too. Just a rock. Most ordinary relic you've ever seen. May be cast into the hands of any unit already carrying an artifact to banish that artifact. Ah, actually, this seems pretty cool. But what a goofy card. Imagine getting hit by this. Silly little guy. And finishing off with the lookout. Alright. Got a unique, nothing crazy there though. Alright. Starting off with Vanishment here. Stealth is like great from what I've seen. Great in when you're on death's, or when the opponent is on death's door. Having stealth is so good. There are some counters to it, but it seems like being able to just sneak up on your opponent's avatar and do that last one hit of damage is so good. Stealth is great for that. Blue cap knockers. That sounds odd. Blue cap knockers, okay. Move this. Monty's trying to play with the knife. Yeah, for some reason, these remind me of the gnomes in Adventure Time. Remember those gnomes? I just love that that one line Finn has. Hey man, can you like get off me? We are the gnomes. Ah. Dirium Fomorians. Didn't we have another card that was like, yeah, this one. It's like those guys in the background. So we had the Myriad Fomorians, and then now we have the Dirium Fomorians. So similar stat line at the top. So these are earth, these are water. They both have burrowing and submerge, however. Interesting. I wonder what I'm gonna have to look up what the relationship between these two guys are. Fomorians. And another unique. This time a magic. This is very cool. Man, I'm getting all the uniques. Feast for Crows. Unique magic of Lost Legacy. Name a spell, search an opponent's hand, spellbook, and cemetery for cards with that name and banish them. Then they shuffle their spellbook. So great counter if you know what your opponent's deck has. Just eliminate a whole strategy for them potentially. Very cool, very cool. And we'll separate the sites and the... There we go, keep our uniques displayed there. Lumbering Giant. This guy needs to get some more sun. Look at that.
I'm so pale.
Pasty white. Sickly. Watch out, Monty. He's trying. He's trying. You can't see him, but he's trying to get up on the table. Stay down, boy. Stay down. Alright. Look at that. Power of Flight. Beautiful. Red Breast Robin. That is very sad. Look at its nest is on fire. Hope it's a firebird. An ordinary beast kindles ablaze. Or maybe it's starting a fire? So it got like a little... You see that? It's like its little wing has got some sort of like prosthetic or something. Very interesting. Got like a loincloth or something going on down there. Very interesting. Or maybe it's like a mechanical bird. Just so much of this art just kindles the imagination. Sly Fox. This one's pretty straightforward. But a great little one-cost ordinary beast with stealth. Like I said, stealth seems cool. Stealth seems pretty good. Tax collector. Hate this frickin' guy. Nah. Don't get me IRS. Wall of Brambles. Weightless Squire. I think there's a Thankless Squire. There's a couple of the squires that are... I think Weightless Squire actually is a curio sometimes. Let's see what the difference is. With this curio, Airborne Lance text is literally airborne. Okay, so it looks like the curio version of this has the text kind of towards the top instead of in the middle there. So this one's not the curio. Very cool card though. Airborne Lance. Not too familiar with all the keywords. Like I said, have to keep looking into it, play a little bit more. Tactical move. Got a Hunter's Lodge. Here's one of the cards that have a counter to the stealth mechanic. Enemies lose stealth. So just by playing this, you immediately, it seems like, remove all stealth on the board, or at least from the enemies. So one-sided wipe of stealth, pretty handy, and as an ordinary, seems like a good counter. Saracen Scout. And being able to cast it to any site is pretty cool. And a duel. Now, from what I've seen, with the way sorcery works, when an ally fights target enemy adjacent to it, that fight is not necessarily an attack. So one, it doesn't tap your creature. It just does damage, and because it's not an attack, there is no defense. So you're just doing damage and not receiving any damage. I think that's how this card works. Very cool, very cool. Next pack. Verdant Knight. Ah, here's one of the... I think we actually had another one. Yeah, we did. Had another one, but I just now noticed this is one of the rare cards. Not, it is an uncommon, but it's rare in that it actually separates the attack and the defense. Most of the cards I've noticed have the same exact number for both. So that's kind of unique. Tournament crowns. Man, look at that. A lot of these artists are just so good at capturing action, like the movement. It's just a snapshot in the middle of a battle. So good. Anyone may cast. And another cut. Sorry about that. This time it was my phone running out of storage. I did look ahead to make sure I didn't pull anything crazy, so it didn't look sketchy, but there's nothing crazy, nothing crazy. We did get our first elite here. So first elite, which is crazy that I've been pulling just uniques. So got a postern gate, and I did pull a foil. Luckily, nothing. Well, luckily or unluckily, depending on how you want to look at it. It's just an ordinary foil. So I guess it's after the elite/unique slot you get a foil. Nothing wild. I like that they do special foil around the lettering. A little like raised foil, which is pretty cool. Nothing crazy there though. I got the other Redbreast Robin, another Hunter's Lodge. Most of these are doubles of things that we've already pulled. This one is new, however. A cute little Squeakers. Look at those little guys. Little Squeakers. Such a cute name. I love it. You did good, Vasily. Those little guys. Surrounded by butterflies. They're just happy little guys. Wall of Brambles. Grievous Insult is another new ordinary that I don't think we've pulled yet. Treetop Hideout. And a Grain Sparrow. Alright, hopefully we can, if we could pull a foil unique, that would be sick. I think that, there's a little bit of a ding on that card, looks like, or it was from the cut. I think that, from what I've seen, you can only pull, or the artificial limit seems to be 10 uniques. So right now we've got 3. We'll see if that holds true. Another Snowball. Happy about that. Vanishment, another one. Briar Patch. I think this was the art that was given or able to purchase with the dust, the magic dust or sorcery dust or whatever it's called on the online store. I think this was one of the arts that you could purchase for 25,000 dust or something. And another elite, a Mester Store Worm. I love this like storybook art style. Very cool. So it's got submerge and waterbound. I know what submerge is. Not sure what waterbound, I'm guessing, means that it can only be on water sites. And then you can tap it, choose a direction from Mester Store Worm, deal lethal damage to each unit at a location in the area of effect. That's crazy. Lethal damage. I wonder, does the avatar count as lethal damage? If you get, or is it just, does it like a unit mean something other than an avatar? I'm not sure. I'd have to look that one up. I'm guessing it would still take them to death's door, and then you'd have to do another hit of lethal or any hit whatsoever. I'd be curious to see how that works. Second elite. Where are we putting our elites? Put them over here. And another stealth card. Band of Thieves. Swindler Troop. This one looks a little sketchy. Ordinary mortals practice misdirection. What is he? What a creep. Look at this guy. Why is he looking at her like that?
Shit, man.
Jeez. And then like stealing her from her in the background. Crazy. Another creepy little guy. A Kettletop Leprechaun. Deathrite. Drog. Sight. Are leprechauns fairies? Ordinary fairy? Never thought about that. Keening Banshee. Maybe cast for 0 if an allied mortal died this turn. That's pretty cool. It's not bad for 3. A free Banshee. Pretty neat. Field Labor. Working hard or hardly working? Vikings. And they totally destroyed that town. This guy is just like frame mogging him. he just posed for the shot. A nice little hamlet. Thieving Magpie. This art is so cool. I wonder if this is the same person that did the other, was it the red-breasted robin? Let's see. Seems to have like a similar style. Yep, Heidi Taillefer. I love the way she draws her birds is very cool. It's like patchwork almost. Very cool. Hamlet's Ablaze. Love the art on this card. So cool. Just the contrast in the colors is incredible. Feel bad for the horse though. Sherwood Huntress. Kind of reminds me of Brave. My name's Merida. I'll be fighting for my own hand.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Thankless Squire. This is another one that I think is, or can be, a curio. I don't know if the curios can only be in the foil slots. Let's see here. For the curio, immobile is seen underneath the lance. Lance. Text. Refusing to move and making the lances go up and around it. Huh, that's funny. So this one is not the curio. Looks like otherwise immobile would be printed right underneath the 30 lance texts there. All right, next pack. Haven't really had too much trouble with these packs yet. They tear pretty nicely. Pebbled Paths. Man, I love all the forests, all the foliage in this art. It's so pretty. Fire breathing. Damn, 4 damage on that first spot. It's pretty cool. Maybe cast by an allied beast or dragon. Kingswood Poachers. Stole a pheasant. And another unique. Love that. This one is Blunderbore. A unique giant rings the dinner bell. Allied giants banish the minions they kill to permanently gain +1 power. That seems pretty sick. So if you can get like a cool giant deck set up, this guy, not only do you banish, you get the +1 power. That's sick. Not too crazy expensive with 5 either. And got another foil. It's an ordinary again. Common Village. I think we've pulled this one before in the non-foil. Again, they all seem to have the nice raised lettering. I like that. Forge. This is a new ordinary. Castle Servants. They don't seem like they're having a good time. Poor guys. Provides air though. That's cool. Ooh. It's looking like some lemurs. Hiter Sprites. Ordinary fairies. Stare into your soul, I'd say. Jeez, look at those eyes. Look like lemurs or young owls, little baby owls, when they're like in alien mode. That's what it kind of reminds me of. Blacksmith family goes with the blacksmith, or the what was that card? Forge. That's where they live. Blacksmith family. Squeakers. Gotta love me some squeakers. I gotta at least pull a full playset of squeakers. These cute little guys. Grievous Insult again. Treetop Hideout. Another Grain Sparrow from our friend Heidi Taylor. Yeah, see, it's got like, this one's got ropes on his body. Very cool. And this actually, there's that one famous artist that painted, what was his name? Painted a lot of like field hands. He has that, I think that one, his most famous painting is The Sower, I believe. Let me look it up. Yeah. Millet? Yeah, Jean-Francois Millet. That's who that, this like, these people's picking up wheat or whatever reminds me of his art. Band of Thieves. Swindler Troop again. That creep just can't stop creeping on this girl. Alright. I don't think we've pulled anything crazy yet. Good hit rate on the unique so far. Pulled 4 out of 6. Or 4 out of 6. 2 elites. Hey man, can you like get off me? Blue cap knockers, suspicious name. Yeah, Fomorians are back. Fire breathing. And another unique. This is one of the knights, I believe, that can be gilded. Sir Peleus. Peleus? I think. Gilded. Nope, only the main knights can be gilded, it looks like. Percival, Tristan. Yeah, this is not one of the ones. Still a very cool card. So Sir Peleus, a unique mortal transformed by fairy love. Okay. It's got that swan there. So he can submerge and moves freely between water locations. Very cool. Does water typically inhibit movement? Is that a thing that I don't know about? Moves freely between water locations. So can he like, does that mean he can teleport from one water location to another? That would be pretty sick. I mean, that would make sense if it's a unique. Very cool. For 3 too, not bad. And we got another foil here. An exceptional this time. Not bad. Annual Fair. An exceptional site of tradition and trade. For 1 mana, you can get any of the threshold elements. It's pretty cool. Seems pretty useful. The art too. The details and like the buildings and everything. The colors. I love it. And we got common cottagers. Another magic missiles. Burning hands. Helpful hob. Another gnome. Ordinary fairy does the job for you. So like Keebler elves. Making me cookies. Genesis, untap an adjacent ally. Is that good for 4? Seems kind of expensive. I guess very situational, seems like. Doesn't seem that good. But what do I know? Lake Afank? That is a crazy looking guy. Looks like something off of Flapjack. Doesn't it? Like that art, that face too. It's like, oh, can't believe it. What's over there? Weird. Weird little guy. Lurks at the water's edge. Ominous owl. Doesn't look too ominous. A dark omen, perhaps? Yeah. You may cast minions to this site. Reckless Squire. I think this is another one that can be... yes. The Curio version says Lance, and then charge! In all caps. And with the exclamation point. So, not the Curio. Very cool card, though. Have to look up the keywords. Another beautiful pond. Love the light. You almost feel like you're there, soaking up the sun glow. Shelly coat. Give this woman another coat, that can't be comfortable. And a silly little thin wife. With her little puffin pals. Is that a little... it's a little, like, fish friend. Her little fish baby? What is that little guy? I just noticed him. Is that her husband? Is she giant? And 'cause it looks like, almost looks like he has got a little beard. I guess she has a little bit of a soul patch going on there, a little goatee. Maybe that's just the I don't know. It's kind of cute though. Another pack. Will our streak of uniques keep going? Right now we've got, looks like 5 uniques that we've pulled. Are we halfway there, or are we just going to keep pulling uniques? Saracen Riders. The Blue Knight. What is going on with his head? It's got a big ol' noggin. Look at that. It's like a, looks like a, I guess kind of like a jockey. This tiny little guy, giant head. In silver and azure armor adorned, the knight rode forth, a noble sentinel radiating strength and chivalrous grace. I guess he's got a graceful look on his face. He is a goofy looking little guy though. Look at his little booster seat. Lord Farquaad looking guy in his proportions. Are those fake legs? Oh, I love the contrast of light and dark in this. So cool. An exceptional sight alerts your forces. Very cool. I love that they, like, every single card is a full art too. Just makes you appreciate. Oh, I also forgot, I think that speaking of full art, pretty sure, yep, I forgot that all the foils have, like, the art fully displayed on the back, which is pretty cool. In case you just wanted more goodness of the art without a text box blocking you, get the full thing. It's pretty neat. What do we got here? Another unique. Beautiful. And they're all unique uniques. Sir Bedivere, a unique mortal and bearer of precious things. If Sir Bedivere is carrying an artifact at the start of your turn, draw a card. That seems pretty cool too. Just give him an artifact and you just get an extra draw. Is that the Excalibur in the background too? Now this one... nope. I was gonna say I think maybe this one has a gilded version, but I guess not. The ones that I'm looking out for, obviously King Arthur, Queen Guinevere, it's Sir Galahad, Sir Gawain, Sir Kay, Sir Lancelot, Sir Mordred, Sir Morian, Sir Percival, Sir Tristan are the ones that I'm looking for. Alright, not Sir Bedivere. We'll put this unique with our other ones here. Another creepy little leprechaun guy. Half of his face melting there. Thieving Magpie. Burning Hands. Give that woman some cream. Some soothing lotion. Icy hot. Shameless Squire. Man, what a dweeb. Look at that guy. What a jerk. Look at that. It's not very knightly of you, sir, laughing at a falling man. Shameless Squire is another one that can be a curio. I think I pulled it before, I just didn't even look it up. But, oh, that's funny. So, for the curio version, the word drops is angled, so it looks like it's dropping. Very funny. Another cool looking bog. Lance Immobile. Thankless Squire, not the curio. Field Labors. Ooh, this is a new ordinary, I think. Bonfire. Very, Dark Souls with the swords and the bonfire. You may destroy all weapons and armor nearby. Okay. Yeah, it's gotta be a Dark Souls reference. An ordinary sight of humanity restored. It's got to be. Very cool art. Vikings. Posing for the picture. And Rescue. I think this one's another new one. Turn a minion from your cemetery to your hand. Shellycoat. Just noticed, is that like seaweed for hair? I think so. Is it a wig? Is she bald underneath?
Princess, are you okay?
Yeah, I guess if green and bald is okay.
Another pack. Plenty to go. Yeah, it's 24 booster packs in the Arthurian Legends booster box. And so far we pulled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we got plenty to go. Cast into Exile. Warhorse. Heard it was a good movie. Never saw it. I think a book too. An exceptional thoroughbred beast. Thoroughbred beast. Jeez. Castle Haunt. That is cool looking. This looks like that one statue. Or the one guy who always does like the cloth. I'm bad at remembering artists. What was his name? Looking it up. That's gonna bother me if I don't. Gotta look it up. I think it's... yeah, The Veiled Virgin by Giovanni Strazza. He does a lot of those, like, I think it's Strazza that does a lot of the, like, really good veils and everything on sculptures. It's incredible. And another unique, my gosh. Dame Britomart. Britomart? A unique mortal on a rescue mission. She's got Lance. If Dame Britomart would successfully attack an enemy site, she may summon a mortal from your cemetery to her location instead. Ah, so it gives you the option. Oops. Sorry about that. Shaking the table. So it gives you the option of doing damage or getting more enemies out there. Very cool. Magic missiles. Sherwood Hunters. Common Village. Beautiful Hamlets Ablaze. Reckless Squire. Not the Curio. Brown Bears. Territorial Sloth of Ordinary Beasts. Helpful Hob. I don't know how helpful this guy is for 4 mana. And we got a Joust, Keening Banshee, a Hamlet, and a Charge. Very nice, very nice. Another pack. Kingswood Poachers, Saracen Riders, a new site here, Poisoned Well, don't drink the water at this exceptional site. Not so exceptional, I guess. That would be awful. Look at that, you can see like the fumes coming out of that thing. Enemy avatars lose 1 life for each nearby site they control. Dang. How does enemy avatars? So it's just when you play this, enemy avatars lose 1 life for each nearby site they control. So you would want to play this when they are close to most of their sites or surrounded by sites, I'm guessing. Interesting, interesting. I forget the 2 keywords. So nearby, I think it's like a big square around the center point. And not the cardinal directions, the cross, I believe. So potentially 6, 7, 8 could be up to 8 damage, potentially, I believe. And another elite, Grim, I'm gonna butcher this, Guisarm? Guisarm? Grim Guisarm. An elite weapon of equal execution. Bearer takes and deals double strike damage. Is this good? I think as like a final, if like you're just trying to get them to death's door right off the bat, maybe you could play something crazy, immediately take out all their life or their remaining life. Deals and takes double strike damage. Man, I wish this was like double damage on to them, and then you take the ordinary damage to yourself. You know, like bigger damage, smaller damage, maybe. Seems rough. Another one that I think is situational. Stonehenge. Charge. A bonfire. Rescue. Not the curio. Brown bears. Common village. Joust. A bog. Tactical move. That's a new ordinary. Order magic to reposition your troops one at a time. Each ally takes up to 2 steps. Seems pretty useful, actually. Led Astray, another new one. Choose any number of enemies at target location. They take a step to another location they're adjacent to. And another pack. There's that goofy little guy, the Blue Knight. Silly little smug face. Man, look, that armor looks uncomfortable. Looks like it's pinching his head off. Cast into exile. Warhorse. And another Sir Peleus. Another unique. So far we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 uniques. This would be our 8th. Hopefully this isn't taking up one of our unique slots. That'd be, if there is a limit on the number of uniques you can get, that'd be kind of sad. Do have a foil here. Just a rock. I kind of like having just a rock be foil, even though it's ordinary. Just such a funny card. My god, it's just a rock! Duel! Blacksmith family. Forge. Tax collector. Wild brambles. Grievous insult. Little sly fox. Red-breasted robin. A treetop hideout. And harassing ruffians. New exceptional. Fine Courser. Exceptional beast in need of a rider. This looks like a beautiful scenery. Hawk in the background. Charge, movement, +1 may carry an ally. I don't think we've seen this site. Fey City. That looks so cool. Tap an allied fairy here. Shoot a projectile, it deals 1 damage. It's the exceptional sight of itsy bitsy bombardment. That's funny. Oof. That guy has a little bit of concussion, I'd venture to say. A little bit of brain damage. Shake it off, buddy, you got it. Exceptional magic to sunder defenses. An ally targets an enemy adjacent to them, destroying an artifact they're carrying, and then striking them. Jeez. Oof. That sucks. Pretty cool card though. And got an elite site this time. Wizard's Den. An elite site for undisturbed study. Very, kind of reminds me of the Crystal Caverns in Seath the Scaleless. Or what's that wizard's name? The one that you fight there. He goes mad. Looks like his study. Draw a spell. Discard a spell when this site is first attacked successfully. Okay. Yeah. It could be. I mean, I guess it's like a free draw. You can cycle out something bad. Not too bad, not too bad. Where's mine? And got a unique foil. Sir Lancelot. That is awesome. Is that the Holy Grail there in the background too? Obviously not the curio, but oh my gosh, look at that. This one's got to be worth something, right? A foil Sir Lancelot? Sir Lancelot's got to be big. A unique mortal fights in the Queen's name. You better watch out, Arthur. I think one of the stories, or at least the movie, had Lancelot taking King Arthur's girl, Guinevere. Dirty, little handsome guy. Handsome W. So he's got Lance, and the first time Sir Lancelot fights each turn, untap him. Wow, that's crazy good. The first, so he can just attack multiple times. And then move again. Because you get movement and attack. That's so good. Love that foiling too. It's got that barber pole. Common cottagers. What's over there? How does he close his mouth? He's just, that's why his mouth is like, he just keeps it like that constantly. What a miserable existence. Lake Afank. Another pond. Ominous owl. Leyline henge. Stonehenge. Fin wife. Silly little fin wife and her little fin husband. Puffin pals. Tactical move. Led astray. Duel. And blacksmith family. I'm happy about getting a foil unique. Very happy about that. In fact, let's set this one aside. This one deserves special treatment. You get to sit right over there, my friend. Foil unique. I heard it's fairly rare. The foils, they're just the one slot and it can be any card, so getting a foil unique is actually pretty sick. It's a pretty big hit. Castle Haunt. Fine. Courser. Ooh, it's a new exceptional. Exceptional sight. Look at that. The moon. The mountain ridge. The stars. Beautiful. Lindsay Crummett. Good job. Funeral pyre. An exceptional sight of final mourning. Genesis. Banish up to 3 cards from 1 cemetery. Is that Kratos' wife? What's her name? Laufey? Is that Laufey? And got an elite giant. Thundering giant. An elite giant of rumbling impact. Charge. Once on your turn, Thundering Giant may teleport to another nearby location. Tap all other units there on arrival. That's pretty darn good. That's pretty darn good. Once he just teleports, man, if you combine him with the Blunderbore, I think, yeah, Blunderbore, that seems so good. I'll have to look up the rules again. I don't remember if tapped units can defend. I don't know if that's how that works. I think maybe they can't move, but then they can still defend on their site. I think that's how that works. I'm gonna have to brush up on the rules before I open up Gothic so I don't look stupid. But very happy about that. Got the elite. Oops. The exceptional. sweet spot. There we go. Fisherman's family. Are they hanging out with the blacksmith family? Maybe? Maybe they're friends? Or rivals. Maybe they're rivals. Patient family of ordinary mortals provides the water. Does the, actually... Yeah, so like all the... Seems like there's like different families, and they all provide different elements. Very cool. I love the way that they tell the story with just the cards and like what they do. The actual abilities match the art and the story so well, which is incredible for not having an actual story in Sorcery as far as I'm aware. You just make your own story while you're playing. Power Flight. Ah! Alien owls. Hider sprites. Creepy gang. Castle servants. Saracen scout. Arc lightning. Man, that guy. So unlucky.
Did I ever tell you I've been struck by lightning 7 times? Once when I was repairing a leak on the roof.
I wonder if that was intentional. Or he's just like showing off his magics and he's like, oh, damn. Sorry, Fred. And look up. Squeakers! Oink oink. Band of thieves. Just a rock. Just a rock. Ooh, I think this is the first dragon I've pulled. Wyvern, an exceptional beast, I did the same thing. Oft mistaken for a dragon. Not a dragon, it's a wyvern. Airborne. Godric braced himself, assured that dragon fire would give him a swift end. He was disappointed. Oof. I guess because they don't breathe fire, maybe? I'm not too familiar with wyverns versus dragons. Hunting party. I think this is another new exceptional. Exceptional mortals sound the horn. Ranged and nearby enemies lose stealth. Among patricians, hunting vastly surpasses all of jousting, feasting, dancing, gaming, and polite conversation in money and effort spent. Look at that. The sun peeking through the woods. Beautiful. Cold iron rod. Exceptional relic to repel the Fae. Fairies here are disabled. Very cool, very cool. If a circle is traced with iron or a pointed weapon is carried 3 times around them, it will preserve both infant and adult from all unseelie influence. And we've got another elite. The Wild Hunt. This art is cool. Riding all their slime horses. The heck? Spirits and fairies lead this elite procession. Airborne, other nearby spirits and fairies have charge. Very cool. Forge, tax collector, sly fox, red breast robin, wall of brambles, grievous insult, creepy man, harassing ruffians. Woo! Alien owls, fisherman's family, and power of flight. I must be getting pretty close to having a full playset of ordinaries. I've got to be, right? Pretty darn close, I would think. Sugar Plum Pixies. They are drowning this man. And he's just loving it. Exceptional fairies, distilling elixir. Airborne, at the end of your turn, untap another nearby ally. See, this seems a lot better than that other goofy little guy. Where is he? What was... It's the helpful hobbit? well, the not so helpful guy. Where is he? Ah, I'm dropping cards. You know who I'm talking about. That one guy that costs 4. This guy's just 2. And you untap. I think the other one's just Genesis. This one's so much better. Alright, I dropped a card. 1 second. Oh, there you go. Troll Bridge. Very cool. I think this is a new exceptional as well. The first time a lone enemy enters here each turn, strike it unless they discard a card. Ooh. So, a lone enemy. How... Another one that I'm like curious... Okay, 1 second. My ordinaries are sliding around here. Huh? There we go. Quit sliding around. So I'm curious to see how this one works, because it says a lone enemy. So can you move enemies in groups? Or if there's like already an enemy here, do they not get attacked? Or does this not take effect? Or are they lone enemies because they're traveling alone onto this space? I would have to look that up. I think that's a big thing in this game, is that you don't... A lot of things are up for interpretation in terms of rules on specific cards. This is a cool guy. Look at this. It's like a Dark Souls boss right here. Iron Man Talus. An exceptional automaton with a will of iron. Can't be disabled or moved by force. Ah, okay. So, Snowball, not gonna work on this guy. Can't be disabled or moved by force. I wonder, disabled. I don't know what disables. His name was Talus, made of iron mold. Immovable. Resistless. Without end. Ah, from the Fairy Queen. I think I read that once. And got another elite. Spear Marshal. An elite rider rallies mortals to his side. Once on your turn, Spear Marshal may acquire a Lance token. Very cool, very cool. Castle Servants.
Once I was just crossing the road to get the mail.
Sark Lightning. Sorry, guy. Look out. Squeakers! Panda Thieves. Treetop Hideout. Just a rock. Weightless Squire. Have I looked up? I don't think I've looked up Weightless Squire to see what his curio looks like. Let's see here. I'm guessing... Oh yeah, yes I have. This is the one where Airborne and Lance would be printed closer to the top of the text box there. Weightless Squire. Hunter's Lodge. And Lumbering Giant. Man, go a giant tanning bed or something, my friend. Or like stay out in the sun. Seen better days, perhaps. New exceptional. Bailey. An exceptional monument protects your home. Enemies can't move to here on the ground. Okay, wording's a little funky on this one. Enemies can't move to here. Wouldn't it just be enemies can't move here on the ground? Weird. So, I'm guessing this is... How would they move there? I guess they would have to be flying, so they're protected. Seems pretty cool. While chaos takes the world around, a wooden wall keeps safe and sound. So this seems like pretty good to just protect your avatar. So they can launch attacks, but they can't move enemies there. Seems pretty good. Knighthood. Another new exceptional. If you control an ordinary mortal, you may summon a knight, sir, or dame from your hand to their location. Pretty cool for just pulling out for 1 drop, pull out something potentially way more expensive or way better early on. Seems pretty good. Sword and Shield, another new exceptional. Exceptional pairing of weapon and armor. Bearer has +2 power. Shield wards off and sword strikes down, both indispensable to uphold a knight's oath. Oh yeah, I've heard this is one of the cool avatars. First avatar that we pulled, outside of the like ones that came in the clear wrapper, the promo or whatever, box topper. Your avatar performs a smackdown of magic. You can obviously tap to play or draw a site, like most avatars can, and then you can banish 3 magic spells in your cemetery, cast a copy of one of them. So that is pretty cool. In and of itself only does 1 damage, but I feel like most of the time you're trying to keep your avatar further away, so being able to just toss out spells, magic spells, seems pretty good. So I'll put this, put them down here, separate the avatars. Green Sparrow. Got a leprechaun, another bird. Burning Hands. Shameless Squire, not the Curio. Keening Banshee. Hamlet's Ablaze. Shellycoat. Thankless Squire. I think not the Curio on this one either. And the Bonfire. Dark Souls Bonfire there. Magic Missiles. Cool. Not a big D&D guy, but I'm pretty sure Magic Missiles is, when I played some of Baldur's Gate 3, I think Magic Missiles is one of those staple spells. That's pretty cool. Ouch! Shatter Strike. Oops. Put my exceptionals in the wrong spot here. Now we're organized. Another wyvern, not a dragon. Hunting party. And we've got a new site, an elite site, Perilous Bridge. An elite yet incomplete site. Units can't traverse this site's top border on the ground. What does that mean? Units can't traverse this site's top border on the ground. Top border. I don't know what that means, or what implications that would have for movement. Or you just... what does the top border refer to? I would have to look that up. Cool elite though. Need more storage. Ugh. Alright. 7 packs left. There was nothing in that last one anyway. Just the same ordinaries we've been seeing. 7 packs left. Let's get this finished up before I run out of storage again. Jeez. It's time for me to get a camera or something besides my phone. I always go for the low storage phones because I never needed it in the past, but if I'm going to be making videos, I need something here. Town. I think we've seen this exceptional, maybe? Have we? Yes, we have. So it's not a new one, but I don't remember reading it. Let's see here. A site bursting with exceptional talent. Exceptional minions cost 1 less to cast to this site. Not bad, not bad. Adjust my cards here. Alright. Okay. So we got a town. Cold Iron Rod. Another Sugar Plum Pixies. Taking a little sip. Arcane Barrage. This one looks cool. So maybe kind of like the magic missiles, but shoot X, so a fierce flurry of elite magic. Shoot X projectiles in the same direction, one at a time. Each deals 1 damage. So it's just a better magic missiles, because I think if I can pull it up here. Do I have cat hair everywhere? Magic missiles, I believe. Cast. I organized them while. Is magic missiles an ordinary? I think it may have been. Yeah, I organized. Yep, there it is. I organized all of these while I was deleting things for more storage. So it shoots 3 projectiles each in the same direction, 1 at a time. Each deals 1 damage. So you actually get a little bit more value here because you shoot 3 projectiles for 2, but you can potentially shoot more with the Arcane Barrage. And we got a little sneak peek there of a foil. So we got the Elite Magic Arcane Barrage, very nice, very nice. And then we got a foil Exceptional Black Knight. I don't think we've pulled a Black Knight. I think that's our first one. So Exceptional Mortal sides with the strong. Costs 2 less to cast if you have more life than each opponent. Oh. Okay, so I know this game is primarily on a 2-player format, but I guess you could, based off of the wording, play with more people. I've seen some people sell some playmats of like for 4 players, so that's cool that they took that into account. Good foil, an exceptional there. Put that there. And we'll run through these. Bug, helpful, the not so helpful hob. No, there's magic missiles. Long may your lamb rake and may most never leave your gurney with a teardrop in his eye. If you know, you know. Brown Bears. Hamlet. Field Laborers. Thankless Square. Vikings. And a common village. Six packs left. Let's get something big. Let's get something huge. How about that? Speak it into existence. I need another one of these. Iron Mantalis, very nice. Second beacon, I think we pulled. Another White Knight. And another unique. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. Unique Mortal. So Sir Bors the Younger, Unique Mortal and Accomplished Hunter. Ranged 2. Enemies lose stealth. Another answer to stealth. So this seems like there's some good counters, so maybe stealth isn't as good as I thought, based off of how many counters there are. Makes sense though. Otherwise it'd be kind of broken. Look at this smug little guy. You don't have a hawk, do you? Peasant. So that is our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th. I think. Wait, 9th, 10th. So that's our 10th unique. So if we get another unique, well, I don't know if this counts because this is in the foil slot. Maybe? We'll see. 8th or 10th unique, or sorry, 8th or 9th unique. No, I just said 10th or 9th unique for the 10 unique limit, maybe. These should all be basic. Oh, basic cards here. Ordinaries, rescue. Yep. Omnisoul, Stonehenge, and a silly little Finwife to end it off. There for that pack. 1, 2, 5 more packs to go. Don't want it to end.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
Grandpa?
That's too damn bad! You keep digging!
This art is so beautiful. I feel like I've pulled most of the ordinaries at this point, though. Another Bailey. Seems like most of the exceptionals, too. Knighthood. Pebbled Paths. And an elite. New elite. Overbearing Bailiff. Look at that. This guy looks like a piece of work, doesn't he? An elite mortal. Finally in charge. Oof. Has +7 power while in your back row and no royalty is nearby. That is pretty decent. Only while in your back row, however. No royalty is nearby. Don't you know who I am? A fat pig.
Did I ever tell you I was struck by lightning 7 times? Once when I was in the field just tending to my cows.
Alright. Arc lightning. So no foil or nothing there. Shouldn't be anything. Just a rock! It's just a rock! Hoot hoot! And... Yep. 4 packs. Yeah. Ooh, new exceptional. Lava Flow. It's pretty cool art. Exceptional magic of molten animosity. Lava flows from the caster's site in a cardinal direction. Deal damage to each other unit occupying a site in the area of effect. Very cool, very cool. That's a good chunk of damage. Pigs of the Sounder. Squeaker's parents, perhaps? Exceptional beasts, trampling turf. Deathrite, reveal your first 5 spells and summon all grand old boars from among them to this site. Put the rest on the bottom in a random order. Do we have grand old boars? I don't think I don't know what. I don't know grand old boards that I've seen. I'll have to look that up. Another new exceptional. Koi Nixie. Oh my gosh. It's like a snake woman. Like a weird mermaid. An exceptional merfolk of comely appearance. Submerge. Once on your turn, Koi Nixie may force target at nearby enemy to take a step towards her. Tap that enemy if it is untapped. That's pretty good. Because you can just be... Yeah, if you can, like, flood or, like, they have water in the back, submerge on their backline, you can just keep pulling their enemies back. Target nearby enemy, take a step towards her. And then you just keep tapping that enemy. That's pretty darn good. Another new one, Brother Knight. 4 mana 3/2. An elite mortal bound by blood. Genesis. Oh, this is our elite. You may search your spellbook or hand for another Brother Knight and summon it here. Shuffle if needed. Not too bad. And nothing in our foil slot. No, nothing there. Slybucks. Squeakers! And a castle server. Alright. Oops. Drop them. Oh my gosh. Last 3 packs here. Another new exceptional. Tooth Fairies. These are kind of terrifying. Look at those skinny little arms. Gross. Exceptional Fairies extract payment. That is rough. Airborne, at the start of your turn, tap target nearby enemy. That's also pretty darn good. That's my other cat, Luna, if you heard that. Another new exceptional. Frisky red squirrel. Hey, quit being so frisky. Exceptional beast prepares for winter. Genesis, take target nearby enemy, or target nearby artifact that can be carried and hide it beneath this site. Okay, so you could just steal somebody's stuff. Crazy. Okay, another new exceptional. Whirlwind. Choose clockwise or counterclockwise each unit and artifact atop sites in a 2x2 area. Each unit and artifact atop sites in a 2x2 area is pushed one step in that direction. One step clockwise. So you're just like shifting. I wonder, this is very situational. Just shifting them around. And there we go. That's what those other pigs were talking about. This is the grand old boar that they were talking about. Okay. An elite beast of gnarled tusk has charge if there are dead squeakers. So this is really working towards a boar deck. Avenging our cute little squeaker friends. Bull, huge, in the mists of the morn. What an impressive sight. A quarry with eyes ablaze for vengeance in the fight. Running in fear, I glanced over my shoulder once more. I tumbled, a final glimpse, the eyes of the grand old boar. Yeah, that would be pretty terrifying. Feral pigs are no joke. Got in the lead. Our 10 unique limit is staying true. No foil. Pond rescue brown bears. Charge. Common. Field laborers. Buck. Merida. And reckless squire. No unique. Or curious, I mean. Okay, second to last pack here. Another annual fair. I think, yeah, we pulled the foil for this one. Ooh, new exceptional. Still pulling exceptionals. Lugbog Cat, an exceptional beast of menacing might. Can and must be cast to any water site. Interesting. The can seems unnecessary if it must be cast. Who pierced the Cath Palug? 9 score before dawn. Would fall for its food. 9 score chieftains. The Black Book of Carmarthen. Carmarthen? I have no idea what that means. Cool art though. Look at those eyes. Seems like Monty, Luna, and Figaro would be terrified of this guy. Another new exceptional. Purple Knight this time. I love that. It's flowers. It's hard to... It's got a funny little face. It's got like a long chin or something. It's hard to tell. Exceptional mortal swears a dauntless vow. Lance, veiled in deepest violet, the knight embarked on a noble quest. Chivalric exploits lay on the horizon. So it's a 3-mana 3/2, which isn't too bad. I wonder if Lance is decent. Another new this is unique. So we broke our 10 unique limit here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But might just be 10 in the actual rare unique or elite unique slot, and then this one, I guess, because it was in the foil slot, maybe. So maybe the 10 unique rule isn't broken. Sir Priamus, I believe this one maybe could have been one of the gilded foil, maybe. Nope. I keep forgetting which ones they are. Anyway, unique mortal of healing and harm. Lance and lethal. Okay, that's crazy. Nearby allies are immune to lethal. So not only are you hitting for lethal, you are immune to it. That is kind of crazy. It's pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. Less than helpful, Hob. Joust Vikings. I'm gonna sell. Hoot hoot. Silly little Finwife.
Did I ever tell you I've been struck by lightning 7 times? Once when I was sitting in my truck just minding my own business.
Arc of Lightning. A lot of straight and harassing ruffians. Last pack. This has been pretty fun opening. I don't think I've enjoyed just looking at the art of a set this much before. Of like any TCG. Just consistently good art. Which is, I know, their whole thing, but it's just so much better than I thought. And we're still pulling new uniques. Or exceptionals, I should say. I love this like storybook art. So cool. Babbling Brook. Be lulled to sleep by this exceptional sight. Genesis. Until your next turn, minions are disabled while atop nearby sites. Top nearby sites. I guess all minions are disabled, not just the enemies. So it could be good. Buy you some time against like a necromancer or whatever that one avatar is that summons all the skeletons. Another new exceptional giant killer. An exceptional mortal sizes up the enemy. Genesis, kill target nearby giant. So hard counter against giant deck. If I've seen farther than others, it is by sitting on the cheeks of giants. Another new exceptional. Degradation. Exceptional magic strips rank and title. Transform a mortal into a foot soldier token. Oof. And finish. Man, so okay, maybe there isn't a 10 unique limit. We just hit 11 uniques in our elite rare slot, and then the 12th here with Sir Lancelot in the foil slot. Merlin's Tower, a unique site of arcane knowledge. So Genesis this turn gains Spellcaster, and its next magic costs 3 less. That seems pretty cool. So I wonder, does this site, so it gains Spellcaster when it's played, does that, I'm guessing that Spellcaster stays with the site, that like Spellcaster tag, and the only thing that like is one time is that costs 3 less. Seems pretty darn good though. I mean, I would hope so. It's a unique. And no foil, but we do get another Just a Rock. It's Just a Rock. Woot! And that pretty much wraps it up here. Such a fun opening. I'm looking, oh, somebody's calling me. Anyway, we'll just finish it off there. Look forward to future videos. Bye.
Pretty good. It's pretty good.